Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Building the Z's Minecraft tutorial thing. Today's actually a special day because it's going to be the last tutorial for the Building the Z's series. If you didn't know, I'll put a picture up on the screen real quick. It's going to be a picture of the Mumbo Jumbo tier list. This is basically the Z category for that tier list. So this is going to be the last one because we have finally finished all of them, and I decided to make this one the last one because he hated it the most. Yeah, so technically it's not in the Z category because he put it below that, but there is nothing below it, so I'm just going to put it in the Z category. Yeah, so let's all get a round of applause real quick for the last episode of Building the Z's. Thank you very much, thank you. It's a sad day, I know. But anyway, let's get into the tutorial. This is going to be the ice farm that you have seen probably before. Multiple people have made it. It's a very popular design. Basically what you do is you would sit here AFK with a silk touch pickaxe that has efficiency on it so that it can mine out all the blocks, but you'll see that it will destroy every single block here, and that was just me misclicking because I'm in creative mode, but it'll refill every single spell with ice or with water, and then ice will reform by the time that you get all the way back around. I built this just so you could see how it works, and I'm gonna build one more area of it to finish it off, and then we will you'll like pretty much understand how it works once that happens. But so you're gonna want to find a certain biome, and that biome is going to be the snowy mountains or the snowy tundra. I know if I walk around or like go around I might find, yeah, like see how now I'm in snowy tundra, like that's different. So it's one of the snowy areas, I'm pretty sure, is what would work. The first part that you're going to want to add is this little mechanism right here. So let me grab the pressure plate because I actually took it out because it was kind of being annoying. But what it is a simple machine that when you walk through it, it'll give you a piece of food, which I use chicken. And then it'll also dispense a snowball onto an item frame, which let me place the item frame down. And also it'll give you a diamond pickaxe that has silk touch, mending, efficiency 3, and unbreaking 3. So the reason that we have this item frame thing is because if I just got back from AFKing for a little bit, you're going to put it there, and then the snowball is going to break it, you could see, and it goes into a chest that's over there, which I'll go look at in a minute. But let me just go back and do this one more time, but let me do it in creative mode, or let me do it in survival mode. So you'll see I just came back after doing whatever I did, and I messed up. Give me a minute to just refix everything. Alright, so you just got back from your trip, your AFK trip, and you're holding down the left and right click button, and what's going to happen is you're going to put the pickaxe in there, and this pressure plate is going to dispense you a piece of chicken to eat, which you should have more chicken in your offhand, so you'll have the chicken there, and you'll be holding the pickaxe, and you'll see it will break every single item. Your pickaxe will, all of the ice, and you will collect ice as you go, which there is some lossage in the farm, but it's not heavily enough to worry about. So I'm just going to do one long row of the farm. So you'll see what you're going to want to start with is this wall that goes all the way across, and you're just going to place a line of signs. So just keep going all the way across until you reach the end. Alright, and then once you have finished that, you're going to come back, and you're actually going to need a bit of ice for this. You're going to need some packed ice, so try and find a ice spikes biome and get a lot of packed ice. And what you're going to do is you're going to come below, like where you would be walking, and destroy all of the blocks there, and then place packed ice in. And that's just going to be the trail. And I'm actually going to connect it up with this by doing this. So yeah, because I'm just going to make this the last one. You could make this a lot bigger, but you don't want to go super huge because your pickaxe could break. You want to do it just long enough so the pickaxe gets it like the lowest durability. So yeah, let's just go ahead and place in or fix this up a little bit. And then once you did that, you're going to put down a row of whatever blocking you want. It doesn't need to be wool. And then once you finish that, come up here and put a roof over. The roof is so that the water that you place that you're moving across doesn't end up getting destroyed. This will help because if you didn't have this roof, the water could turn into ice, and you don't want that to happen. So just do that, and then also finish putting the signs right there. So yeah, you're gonna need a lot of signs for this design, but let's go back over to here, and what you're gonna need now is a water bucket. So get a water bucket, and you might even want like an infinite water source somewhere just so that you can keep refilling your bucket. And what you're gonna do here is you're gonna want to make sure that it's every 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But because this is a corner, you're gonna destroy this one instead, and make it so that it's a 3-turn kind of thing, so that it's like evenly matched. The reason being is because you want to be able to get around the corner, and you won't be able to unless it's like this 3 kind of way. So then count out 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then place a sign on the 6th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6th one will be a sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be a sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Yeah, and just do that for the whole thing. And then once you finish that, you're going to come back over to this part and put a water bucket right next to each sign, and this will make it so that you can travel. If it's more than 5 blocks apart, the water's not going to be able to push you all the way across, so this will just help with that. It'll just make it easier, so just make sure that you're doing that. And then actually, because this is a corner, you're going to remember to do that same 3 block tactic thing, and it should all work perfectly. If you want to just test it out, go ahead. I know that I built mine correctly, so I'm good, but just make sure that you did as well. What you're going to do on this part is count 5 blocks. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's going to be basically the farthest block that you can break right there. You can see that I could break that one. And then you're going to want to add 2 blocks like this, and then place 1 up. And this one doesn't technically need to be there because it's the last one, but if you want to, go ahead and place it there. Also fill in this wall right here, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just fill in all of that all the way across, and then we'll be back. Alright, and then once you finish that, you're going to put a roof over only this one area right here, and you're going to also make sure that no water will spill out when you do this, and just place water buckets along this line right here, and this will help you count how far you need to go. So you can see that because it ends here, you're going to put a wood log right here, and I place wood logs all along. Like if I can get an example, yeah, you see I put wood logs all the way across. You don't need to do that. It could just be one wood log right where you would be facing, so right there, and then the rest could be wool, but I'm just going to do wood, or it doesn't have to be wool, it could be whatever block, but I'm just going to use the wood for that. And then place your blocks on top of the planks, or of the, and then once you put your blocks on top of the wood, you're going to come back onto this side and just place blocks on that, so that there will be a corner that has a block over, and then place water buckets there, and it should make everything water blocks. So then just do that same thing again where you put the blocks over. The reason that you're putting the blocks over is so that these ones don't become ice, but the other ones do. So make sure that all of this stuff has skylight access. Don't put anything over it. I don't even think glass is allowed to be over it. But yeah, I can see right here, just place the blocks in, and then pretty much just repeat that process of putting the blocks over the roof that you're going to put your ice on. And yep, I'll just do this real quick and we'll be right back. Okay, and then once you have that filled in, you can just measure out the rest of it if it is uneven. And yeah, that's literally all of the farm. You'll see that after a while this will get filled with ice. If you need a lot of ice, go ahead and build this farm. I know a lot of people built this one. This is like a really popular design, so go for it. But that's going to do it for the last episode of Building the Z's, guys. We've done it. We've finally finished all 9 farms, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's actually 9, but I think it is, so. Yeah, if you wanted, you can keep expanding it. Just make sure you get the measurements right before you make it too long that your pickaxe will break. But that's going to do it for this last episode, guys. I will see you guys in the next episode, which will be building the E's, I think. Or maybe it's D's, I don't remember. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.